Hello, my beautiful bugs, and welcome to a brand new series here on the channel. This is the Kingdoms of Meraki. Now, you may be wondering, Mantis, what does Meraki mean? And well, it is Greek for basically leaving a piece of yourself or a piece of your soul in the work that you do. And this kind of encompasses what this world is going to become. This is going to be, after 6.5 years of playing Minecraft, this is going to become my forever world, which means that I'm going to be putting my heart and soul into adding stuff into this world. And that, you may be also wondering, why this right here. So this lovely little thing is called Figs. Now, I named it Figs after a cat that I had when I was a kid. Her name was Figaro, and I absolutely loved that cat. She used to sleep on me, and yeah, out of everybody, she seemed to like me the best. she was very cantankerous with a lot of our visitors, especially those of the male persuasion. She liked to, attack, like, especially my my step grandfather. he got smacked a lot, but that is alright. I absolutely love Figaro, and I would hope that she had loved me too. I do not currently have any pets in the household, and that's mostly because one of my kids is, kind of allergic to pet dander. So, yeah, having pets, not so much right now. So, I'm going to end up having a cat here in my forever world, and I named it Figs after, kind of like a, ancestor of Figaro. So, yeah, Figaro was black. She had a little white patch on her chest, and then a little white belly. Absolutely adorable. I loved her. But anyway, getting back into the world, we'll have Figs kind of follow me around and stuff like that. So, if anything happens to Figs, I'm definitely not going to be very happy about that. So we will make sure to keep Figs nice and safe. So, while I go ahead, because, time is ticking. So while I kind of get set up here and get moving forward and kind of, doing the normal, Minecraft stuff that you do, chopping trees and all that stuff, go ahead and go through and, kind of talk to you guys about what this world is going to end up being. Now, like I said, this is going to be my forever world, so one of the things that has really frustrated me over the, 6.5 years that I've been playing Minecraft is the fact that I have builds on so many different world saves, and I've lost so many of them because of, like being on a server and not getting a world download, or, doing, like a modded series, and then, having these builds that don't, that's not within my world. And so my plan for, for this is to kind of go through kind of like the history of Mantis over the last 6.5 years, and bring some of those builds into, into this world, to include, making improvements on it, because I can tell you right now, I can definitely build a much better Gardens of Babylon than I did on the Will's Night Patreon server. I don't have that world anymore. I unfortunately lost the drive that had all of the screenshots and stuff, and so all I basically have is my memories, and then I can't remember if that is one of the ones that's still, no, I don't think it's up on my channel anymore, and so all of the backups of those videos and stuff are gone as well, and so, yeah, but that's kind of what I'm meaning by, it's like 6.5 years of history and stuff like that, and I know a lot of people, they've had their forever worlds, which is, things that they've been building on since they started Minecraft. I never did that because, I pretty much started on a server. I got introduced to Minecraft in, I think it was 2016, and it was one of the, well, maybe it wasn't 2016, I can't remember. It might have been 2015 that I got introduced. Around that time frame, I got introduced to Minecraft, and and so it was one of those, it's like, okay, well, we'll just go ahead and see all this stuff, and then I, fell in love with how, the hermits ended up building and whatnot, and I was like, okay, do you know what, we'll go ahead and join the Patreon server, and that's kind of how I got into, all of the building on servers and all of that. So it's one of those that, I probably should have, started a forever world back then, but I didn't, and that is okay. So that is what we're going to rectify. We're going to be transferring over some of those builds and improving on them where I can. I definitely look forward to kind of doing my Greek series too, because oh my gosh, I absolutely love doing that on the Diamond Society. I think that was probably my biggest area build, because that was when I was actually able to sit there and do some actual building. Now, I know I saw some sheep around here, so I want to, yeah, I want to try to find those and at least get some wool before, yep, some wool and maybe, yeah, some, oh, okay, here's a white one. Yeah, some wool and some food before night falls. But yeah, so that's going to kind of do that. So talking about like how the world is set up and stuff. This is done in large biomes because I want to be able to have enough, you know, enough stuff in order to actually build like kingdoms. That is the reason why we are the Kingdoms of Meraki. Yeah, we definitely have a lot of pigs, but not so far a lot of sheep. So this could be interesting. I may not be able to sleep through the night. There's chickens. Okay. Well, yeah. So large biomes. So we have that. So that's part of the lovely. Oop! Ow. Okay. Oh. Part of the, you know, how we got the world to spawn. And now we have the lava source block. So that's new for 1.20. So lava sources will be created just like they do in the in water. So if you put, you know, a water here and a water here, it'll create a source block here. Lava will now do the same thing, and the reason why I decided to do that is because that's going to allow us, ooh, turtles, that's going to allow us to give some creative freedom and actually being able to use lava as more of a decoration. And I am not seeing, oh my gosh, I am not seeing any more sheep. And then of course, you know, as always, I am making it so that we don't have any we don't have fire tick on. So, and that's pretty much a given whenever I've ever done, you know, any kind of gaming, you know, any kind of server or anything like that, because it's like, yeah, I do not need my builds to be destroyed just because of some random lightning strike. So that is definitely not something that we want to be happening. And so I'm going to go ahead, since I can't seem to find any more of the sheep. I'm going to go ahead and grab some of these, yeah, some of this, and that way we can actually create the very first build. And yes, I am going to build a square building, because that is what a typical noob would end up doing, and so that is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to head back here. Now, one of the reasons why we are over here, because if you guys end up creating this, using this seed, and I'll have the seed down in the description. If you end up using this seed, you do not spawn in the same place I did, and that is, okay, yeah, the cat will teleport to me. That is because we have a mangrove swamp really close, and it causes a lot of lag, and so I do not want to be dealing with that. And so instead, you know, I moved the spawn area over into this area so that we could end up, yeah, not having to worry about it so much. And then there's also, as you can see, the ocean over there. And so I wanted to make sure that the spawn area was not within that, because we definitely do not need to be having any kind of issues with, because you got the kelp over there. And then for some reason, mangrove swamps are really, yeah, they're laggy. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, Figs, you gotta move. Come on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, and we are just going to be just like your typical, you know, your typical noob. So this is the kind of build that I used to build way back when when I first started playing Minecraft, because yeah, this is this was the kind of skill that, you know, we would end up having. Okay, now if I can remember, how do we, wait, no, it's like that. No? Like that. There we go. I'm like, how do I do this? I don't remember how to make the fences. Oh my gosh. Okay. So then we do that, and then let's see, and then we are going to need to make a door. Okay. Oh, no. Figs, come back. Okay. I'll do that. Leave the door open so Figs can get in. And then we will need to do this. Oh my gosh, this is so funny doing this. It's like I haven't done this in so long, and of course I don't have enough of the wood in order to actually finish it. So let's go ahead and make ourselves some torches. That way we can survive the night. There you go. Okay, that works. So hopefully I can get Figs back over here. Figs, where did you go? Oh my, oh, there you are. Okay, I'm gonna sit you down. You get in the house. We need to, yes, get in the house, get in the house, get in the house before things start spawning. Okay, there we go. Sweet. So there we go. All right, well, I guess what I'm going to do is, yeah, while we wait for the night to pass, I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, build up some tools and stuff like that. And then we'll finish discussing. Well, actually, you know what? Since we got to wait, might as well. Okay, so other things in dealing with the world. So we've got the Datapacks. Of course, right now I am running in the pre-release one, and so of course we don't have access to all of the lovely stuff that you would normally have access to, like the Datapacks or any of the mods and stuff. And so it's one of those that we definitely, yeah. We're gonna have to wait until the mod pack. Oh my gosh, I've been playing way too much Crucial on an Obsidian order, but we will end up needing to wait until those things are updated. I do have a plan to add in Zero's maps, so that'll be the mini map and the big one, because especially since we are going to be dealing with the large biomes. It is one of those things that, yeah, oh, okay, sweet, they're still not able to get up. I'm like, oh no, yeah, okay, the ground's right there. No, it's too tall, so they can't actually get through, unless they're spiders, and then that's going to be a problem, but we shouldn't have anything spawn directly around here. So, so we will need to make sure that once that happens, then I can end up, like the, I want to unlock the recipes, fast leaf decay, coordinates HUD. So once I get the coordinates HUD, then I'll probably won't use the mini map and just use the big map then, which will definitely help out a lot for keeping track of where everything is. And then let's see, we've got anti-enderman grief, which is an absolute must. One of the things that I'm thinking about doing is using the teleporting. The home teleports and stuff like that they have in the mod packs from Exumavoid. That way I can teleport to my home and to spawn. And so that'll help out a little bit, especially since everything... great. Yeah, since everything is going to be so far away because of the large biome. So I was thinking that that probably would work out. And then, of course, for the recipes, we'll have the dying recipes, and then the name tags, and the more blocks, and then the unpackables. So those are kind of the things that I have planned for, for this world, and, kind of getting everything set up. So, so the last thing then is to actually finish off our little house here at spawn and try to get set up, because the last thing we really need to do is to get ourselves a bed, and yeah. Well, probably 2 beds. One for travel and then one for here. And then, like I said, once we get the data packs, then we can kind of update stuff. So, I guess I am going to wait for a night to pass by. And then I'll bring you guys back once we can do a little bit more exploring around this area. See if we can't find any more sheep, and then also see if we can get away from the skeleton that, yeah, is kind of hanging out around here. Ah, the joys of seeing the sunrise on your first night in Minecraft and knowing that you actually survived. And as you guys, as you guys saw in the last clip, yeah, I decided to go out and adventure out and see about, grabbing some more wood. And of course, I got, I saw the spider and I'm like, oh, I gotta get the spider. So, yeah, it worked out. During the night, I did end up hearing a dog. Yep, right there. Hello, puppers. Oh, I wonder if we could if we could end up finding that skeleton. I don't know if I could kill it right now. I am definitely, oh, okay, there it is. Okay, alright, there we go. Bob and weave, yep, you're on fire. Yes, okay, bones, alright. So let's go see. It'll be really awesome if we could actually get 2 pets in one episode. Granted, one was kind of a granted one that was like, oh, hey, yeah, you get this pet. Puppers, come over here. I would really like you to be my friend. Okay, 1 bone, 2. Yes! Okay, sweet. So now we have 2 pets. Oh my gosh, that makes me so excited. We've got 2 pets in the first episode. All right, I don't know what I'm going to call the puppers. I've had multiple dogs, during my, my life, and so I'm not 100% sure, who I wanted, because, I didn't really have a dog, like, that was, like, my dog. It was always somebody else's dog that kind of, yeah, I helped take care of and stuff. So, yes, alright, sweet. So, we have, something, let's see, was it a bee butt, or was it a spooter? I think it was a bee butt. Yep, it was a bee butt. Alright, so, let's go ahead. I want to head over in this direction and kind of check out to see. Oh, and there's more puppers. Sweet. I will have to remember that. But yeah, so I have a general idea of, like, where biomes are, and because I printed out the chunk base map because I wanted to make sure that I had all the biomes within, like, a 10,000 block area, even with the large biomes. And so it was one of those, I'm sorry, Piggy. It was one of those that I needed to, see that, and I'm like, okay, well, let's go ahead, print out this map, especially since I can't get the mini map. Oh, mod, yeah, there we go. And that way I can kind of have a general idea of, like, where the biomes are. And so, yeah, so that kind of, something, oh, yes, sheepers, okay. That'll give me something to be able to kind of use to kind of show where the different, different biomes are. In fact, next episode, what I will probably do is I will look at, I will look at the map in between episodes and see about finding a good location. Because we did the first one, first build, which is, of course, your typical square, nice little hut at spawn kind of thing. Oh my gosh, there are so many chickens over here. And then from there, we need to move to the builds I did on the Willseye Patreon server. So I'm definitely not going to do all of them because I do not feel like making a, oh, yes, okay. I do not feel like making a custom mountain right off the bat. So, okay, we have enough wool for... It sounded like something growled. I don't have enough, Oh my gosh, I keep losing my train of thought because I'm like, oh, hey, this, hey, that. But yeah, I'm not going to build a custom, a custom mountain right off the bat. So I think for that one, I will probably concentrate on doing a Gardens of Babylon kind of build, and that will also most likely end up being my my farm area. So where I would end up growing all of, like, the wheat, the beetroot, yeah, all of that stuff, as well as the new ones, because we've got the pitcher plant, and I can't remember what the other one was. I know it was a pitcher plant. All right, I've got 3. Okay. I don't want to kill a whole bunch of animals. But yeah, so that would be a great area to kind of grow all of the plants. Oh my gosh, and we're back to mangrove. This mangrove area is absolutely huge. And so that was, yeah, that was definitely one of the reasons why, ooh, the brown sheep. That was definitely one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure we were kind of away from it. Because as it generates and stuff like that, oh yeah, you did just a whole bunch of lag. But yeah, so we will definitely have plenty of, resources in terms of, like the mud here, as well as the mangrove roots for building. That's one of the great things about having the large biomes. Absolutely huge on some of these. And then I also made sure that we were close to the new biome. What did I? Oh, that's a frog. Okay. I wanted to make sure that we had a cherry grove somewhere close. So that is within walking distance, I guess you could say. But yeah, so it definitely looks like we have a pretty good area over here for like plains. But that's not exactly where I want to. Yeah, I don't know if I want to build the Gardens of Babylon here so close to the mangrove swamp. I was hoping that we would end up with an area that kind of went past it, but it doesn't quite look like that. So yeah, so I am definitely going to need to explore the map that I have and see which direction I should be heading. We may need to take a trip on the ocean in order to actually, get that done. So then I guess that means that I think that this is going to do it for this episode. It's definitely been really super exciting to actually be able to start a forever world. My first one. I know I had made mention during my hardcore series that I kind of wanted that to be the forever world, but with it being the hardcore series and stuff, and then also already being, having gone through, one update, especially one that changed the terrain so much, I wanted to start kind of a clean slate so that there wouldn't be quite as many terrain generation issues that that may have been caused by by doing that. So yeah, so I'm definitely super excited about about this episode, and if there's any builds that from like my past series and stuff that you really enjoyed that you would like to see me kind of do, definitely let me know down in the description. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you guys can't write in the description. Down in the comments. There we go. If you can, kind of put it down in the comment section. And yeah, and then I'll see about, kind of getting all of that stuff together. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it chronologically or just kind of, as inspiration hits me. But we will definitely see. So I definitely hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And if you did, definitely hit that like button.
If you're new to the channel, click the Mantis icon to subscribe, then hit the bell button to get notified when I put out additional content. Want to check out more of my videos? Try the one on the left, or you could check out the playlist on the right. That's it for now, but I'll see you guys in the next episode.